Hello, my name is Martin Germann, and I'm a curator, and I'm the curator of the exhibition by Thomas Ruff, After Images, in the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts. And first of all, I would like to thank the museum, but also the artist, for inviting me to conceptualize this show with the artist and to organize it, which is one of the biggest shows the artist did after his show in the Haus der Kunst in Munich and the tour in Japan, in the Kanazawa Museum and the National Museum, and his recent exhibition in Düsseldorf. Thomas Ruff doesn't really like the retrospective as a principle, and so it was a nice challenge to develop a special concept for this show. And while browsing through this 31 series he produced by now, I found out that in 1989, the year when the internet was invented, Thomas Ruff also produced the first series he didn't shoot himself. The first series where he worked with archives, with archival material of all kinds. And we took that as a point of departure to make a substantial show on the starting from how he works with databases, with channels, with the infrastructure where photography circulates these days. And I tried to make 5 chapters in which you can read the work of Thomas Ruff from very different angles, such as astronomy, which is a personal passion of him. He wanted to become an astronaut before he actually decided to become an artist. But then you can also see a chapter of turning points in the history of photography, like the negative, the physical negative, and the JPEG. But then you can also see how photography relates to painting and to genre as such, as the portrait. And last but not least, you can see a chapter about the meaning photography has for press. But the exhibition starts, and I'm very happy about that, it starts with the most recent series Thomas Ruff did, and you can learn 2 things there. How the artist works, it's always in series, but in this particular series you can also think about, because the title is Tableau Chinois, and it works with archival material of Chinese propaganda photography, which was made for foreign relations. So Thomas Ruff had it here on his desk and just had to use it. And he uses the photography, scans it, so that you can see both the printing raster, the printing pattern, but he layers it with a digital image. So the series asks us, amongst other things, how do the 60s and 70s of communism relate to capitalism of today? And also, how does the nation state relate to the digital states we are in today? And many questions like that executed by the example of the time of Mao. And I'm very, very glad that we can premiere this new series for the first time in Asia in the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts. And I'm very curious what discussions that will raise. And I'm looking forward also to have those discussions, hopefully personal with you one fine day, because we are living in a pandemic now, so we cannot be with you, which has the benefit that you can have a look in the studio as well, but it's special circumstances. And I also would like to thank everyone in the museum for the fantastic collaboration of that show, because it's of course under special circumstances that we had to realize this exhibition, and it was amazing to work with the team. And thank you very much for that, and I hope you can enjoy the opening but also the exhibition, and I hope that we will see each other one fine day. Thank you very much.